And good afternoon, everybody, and welcome here to the second race of the season of the NNSCRA Last of Us Lite series. Here today we are getting ready for a good short track battle at Thunder Valley, Bristol Motor Speedway. This is going to be the Bristol Brawl at Bristol Motor Speedway, as it's going to be 50 laps of racing, and it'll be interesting to see just exactly whether track position is going to come into play in this event, because more often than not, and I talked to a number of drivers down on pit road before the start of this race, and they said, the farther up to the front you start, the more likely you are to finish with a victory and or a top 10. So we'll see if that's going to be the case here today, as those guys that are starting near the rear of the field are going to have their work cut out for them for sure. Amadou Diallo is starting on the pole position for this race, ended up finishing 5th last week at the Battle of the Beach at Daytona, or I should say actually 2 weeks ago, since these drivers took an off week last week at Rockingham, UK. But he's going to roll off from the pole position, trying to pick up the victory here and maybe extend a points lead heading into our next event, which I believe is going to be from Spartan in 2 weeks. Alongside of him is going to be Zeke Marley in the 44, who finished 10th last week at Daytona, comes in as a result 10th in the points. Lining up in third place is going to be Zachary Chambers. He finished 13th at the Battle of the Beach and comes in 13th in points. And Luis Hernandez will make his very first Last of Us Lite Series start, as he failed to qualify for the main event 2 weeks ago at Daytona. He is going to roll off from the 4th position. And rounding out the top 5 is going to be Chris Louvier, who finished 18th last week at the Daytona Battle of the Beach. Time to get these cars rolling off, though. They're going to complete a pace lap around this very short track, and so we'll show you starting grid right now on the top of your screen. Stuart Gratton, who won the Battle of the Beach race 2 weeks ago. There he is. He's rolling off way at the rear of the field. I think I've got him scored somewhere around 27th place for the start of this race. I may be wrong, I just did some quick math in my head from the rear of the field, but he's got quite a task on his hands here today. Keep in mind, these drivers not only battling for a championship in this rather short season, but whoever wins the championship gets a guaranteed ride in either Trucks Mobile or Snickers next season in Season 9. So there's a lot on the line for these drivers, and it's these kind of tracks where the metal is banging and, sheet metal flying and beating and banging and everything. That's why we go to these tracks, because it's the ultimate reward and it's basically a battle every single time. But here we go, 50 laps of racing, green flag is out. We're underway here in the Bristol Brawl. Amadou Diallo got a great jump. He's going to get away. Zeke Marley now will slide into second just ahead of Zachary Chambers, and the caution flag is out. That's not much of a surprise, as Samuel Lite just got clipped by Nick Pericles, and I believe Mark Versky was involved in that as well. Looked like both the Penske cars. Looks like James Tyler, making his first start today, was involved, and there's some damage also on Sky Commons number 8. There you see the Budweiser Chevy with a huge buckle on the hood. Where's the 12 car? There's Samuel Lite. Looks like he was able to drive away. Nick Pericles does have damage on his 43. Oh, drat, I hit the wrong one. Looks like he crossed the line in 8th, though, and there's Mark Versky in the 2, so those guys got away. I don't know where exactly this wreck started, but we're about to find out, as the leader right now is Amadou Diallo in the 11. Let's take a look at a replay. And this will for certain be our first of many replays during the course of this race. Right there you see James Tyler just gets up into the outside wall and he can't seem to get off of it. That may be a flat tire, I don't know. And then right there, man, he just rode the wall coming off the corner. Contact there with Aaron Henderson. Benjamin Miles in the 00 gets a piece of it as well. Crystal Reed and Nick Barn did a nice job on the high side to get through that. And I believe Sky Commons got some damage out of that. But then, as we jump up here to Nick Pericles, okay, the wreck has already started. Looks like one of the Red Bull cars was involved too. That's Alex Tanker in the 83. Versky is going to get into the left rear of the 43, turn him down. There he clips Samuel Lite, and Alex Tanker is somehow able to get through it, even though he was right behind the 2 machine at the time. And then they slide up here into traffic, right in front of Kayla Schmidt in the 15, James Shelley in the 9, and then, if you're wondering how Sky Commons got his damage, as all these drivers started backing up, Commons did not slow down, and he ran into the back of, I believe it was Lisa Gonzalez. And that is indeed the case. Here you see he does not slow down. Everybody else is on the brakes, and he runs straight into the back of the Snickers Ford. So that's how he got his damage. Oh, Aaron Henderson and Crystal Reed also did not slow down very much, but they didn't get nearly the extensive damage that the 8 car did. So that's what put us under the caution. Let's head back now for our first of many restarts that we will probably have during the course of today's race. Okay, got the signal of 1 to go. Top 10 as we go back to green are Amadou Diallo, Zeke Marley, Zachary Chambers, Luis Hernandez, Chris Louvier. That's the top 5. Corey Williams is in 6th, 7th, Samuel Lite, Nick Pericles 8th, Mark Bursky in 9th, and Carter Fargo is in the 10th position. See if anybody retired from the race after this. Only one driver back behind the wall after this incident, and that was Sky Commons. Tough break for Sky. He's had a tough first few weeks here. Didn't qualify for the main event at the Battle of the Beach at Daytona 2 weeks ago, and now is going to finish dead last here today at Bristol Motor Speedway. Amadou Diallo, though, it's obviously proven that if you start up at the front, that's usually the best place to be. I am a little concerned, though, of just how up to speed Nick Pericles may be. He's restarting this race off from the 8th position, and we saw he got involved with Bursky and Samuel Lite under that one caution, so I don't know if he's up to speed or not, but here at Bristol, normally aerodynamics don't really count. You can have a car that looks absolute junk and still be able to finish with a decent run. And the caution's out again. Even with a single file restart, we are under the yellow flag for the 2nd time today. There was a good battle shaping up back there between Zachary Chambers and Luis Hernandez, and there are several drivers hitting pit road. And a number of drivers way back here, too. Oh, Nick Barney just got spun there by Austin Weiner. Contact there with James Tyler. Zach Rogers has got damage. Kayla Schmidt's on pit road. Marion Schaller is on pit road. More damage on Lisa Gonzalez. Rohit Vedaravu, who had a tough break 2 weeks ago at Battle of the Beach, now in trouble here as his engine has expired. There you see the smoke just pouring out of his machine. Let's see if we can find anybody else here on pit road. Well, Joey Van Hoot is now come off pit road with Crystal Reed. They may have actually made pit stops, I don't know. Caution flag is out. Let's try and pinpoint what happened here. See some skid marks here on the back straightaway. That may have been what the caution came out for. Let's take a look. Alright, wreck's going to start just outside the top 10. Contact here between Alex Tanker and Marion Shalrit. That's actually 3rd and 9th in the point standings coming into this race. Tanker does not appreciate it. Comes up, sends the 45 up into Carter Fargo and Skyla Johnson. There's where Kayla Schmidt gets his damage, and even more there in the back of the 83. And then everybody's going to start piling in here. Biggie Spencer gets a piece of it. Rohit Darbu gets involved. He's going to actually, I think, hit... Well, no, he didn't. Matt Ulsner in the 07 also was involved. There's Jacob Kornago in the 31. Points leader Stuart Gratton was right behind this. Tony Blazer goes around the outside. Ty Dent gets to the inside. There's Austin Weiner and Morgan Grempler, Lisa Gonzalez, Zach Rogers, all held up behind this. And let's see what happens to the 66. I think he gets more damage. I think when Nick Barney spun, I think he got more contact, and that's what caused the buckle on the hood. Right here, Morgan Grempler comes up right in front of his teammate. Nick Barney comes up into Austin Weiner. Weiner gets the wall, comes back down into the Jackson Hewitt Ford Fusion, and there you see the contact, and 16 going to go around, and he's going to get a hit right there from Zach Rogers, and that's how Rogers got some more of his damage. So that's what puts us under the caution for the 2nd time here today at Bristol. Let's go back for yet another restart. Getting ready to go back to green, this time on lap 13 of 50. Very quickly these laps ticking away, but that's because most of them are being run under the caution flag. And I'm wondering here if Amadou Diallo is enjoying it being under yellow or if he would rather it be under green, because Diallo got a good start on that last green flag run and opened up a lot of daylight between himself and 2nd place. I wonder if these cautions are more of a hindrance to the leader than they are a help, with the fact that it brings the field right back to his back bumper. But we'll see how he does here on this restart. Zeke Marley right behind him in 2nd. Zachary Chambers 3rd. Luis Hernandez 4th. 5th is Chris Louvier. Corey Williams 6th. 7th Samuel Lite. Nick Pericles 8th. 9th Mark Bursky. And now cracking the top 10 is Kyle Collins in the 1 machine. So The top 10 looks basically the same with the exception of Kyle Collins now running in 10th place. As we get ready to go back under the green, here we go. Let's see if they can at least turn some green flag laps. Somehow I don't think it's going to happen. Oh, already Chris Louvier got loose and he got turned up into the wall. Caution's going to wave. Louvier was running inside the top 10 and I saw the 40 car get way out of shape. Oh, and they're all backed up back here. Oh, points leader Stuart Gratton's got damage. Morgan Grempler's been turned, and they're also wrecking further up here. Zach Rogers just got turned around. There's Louvier in the 40 machine. James Shelley is on pit road. Oh, boy. I think they slowed up in time. Another car coming to pit road. Oh, Aaron Henderson and Crystal Reed. Crystal Reed's been coming to pit road a lot of times. I don't know what's up with the 24. Gratton now in pit road. And Chris Louvier is also hitting pit road as well. That is a tough break for that 40 team. Was running so well here today. Up inside the top 10. And this caution, this wreck started right up inside maybe the top 5. We'll have to take a look at what happened. I think we've gotten word. Stuart Gratton's actually taking his car back behind the wall. I don't know, but I think the points leader may have retired. Our winner from the Battle of the Beach last week. Caution flag is out, though. Chris Louvier on pit road. See if he's going to be able to continue. Looks like he will, but Amadou Diallo continues to lead the way here at Bristol. Let's take a look at yet another replay. This was not too long after we got the green flag for the restart. Chris Louvier is going to have some help here, I believe, in the form of Corey Williams in the 29. And Corey, well, I think Corey got some help. I think he got punted from behind by Samuel Lite, and that sent him up into the 40 machine. Oh, and there's James Shelley, nowhere to go. Right in front of Kyle Sosnowski, who's going to hit the 9 machine. Jason Trost is going to get a piece of it there in the 22. And that's where he gets a hit from Stuart Gratton. That's how Gratton was involved. Benjamin Miles gets a piece of it. The 31 of Jason Kornago, I don't know if he was involved or not. Austin Weiner runs into the back of Chris Louvier. There's Joey Van Hoot not slowing down. It just started to blockade up this entire area coming out of 2. Lyndon Wright there as well, second in points. A lot of the top guns in the standings involved in this one here. The caution flag waves for this one more time. We won't even bother to look at the incident where Zach Rogers went off the nose of somebody. I don't even know who it was, because it was just a spin. But caution flag is out once again. And the points leader has now taken his car back behind the wall. And there you see them all bunching into each other again. But, oh, wait a minute. Oh, Trost got turned by Jason Kornago down into Stuart Gratton. Didn't see that, but they were able to hang on to it. Alright, let's go back for the restart then, shall we? Well, that incident taking place inside the top 10 has kind of changed the top 10 up a little bit. But top 5 pretty much still looks about the same. Amadou Diallo leads, Zeke Marley second, Zachary Chambers in third, Luis Hernandez in fourth, and Corey Williams is in fifth. Samuel Light runs sixth, Nick Pericles is in seventh, eighth is Mark Versky, Kyle Collins in ninth, and now Austin Mongold, eighth in the point standings, is now up into the 10th position. So we get ready to go back to green. Drivers out that we know of as of this moment are as follows. I believe Stuart Gratton has gone behind the wall, as has James Shelley, Biggie Spencer, Kayla Schmidt, Marion Shellritt, Rohit Vidarbu, Matt Ulsner, Carter Fargo, Skyla Johnson, and Sky Commons. They showed Chris Louvier 2 laps down. I don't know if he is out of the race or not. Oh, so we got a battle for the lead. Zeke Marley now moving to the inside. Oh, wow, Amadou Diallo throws a block, but here's Zeke Marley still to the inside. And we're still green. And Zeke Marley led that lap. Now Amadou Diallo trying to battle back on the high side. First challenge today, the 11 car is received, and what a move by the UPS Toyota. We're still green, 2 green flag laps. Wow, way to go, guys and gals. Oh boy. Still battling hard on that high side is Amadou Diallo. He does not want to give up this possible victory. Oh, cars hitting pit road again. That's Crystal Reed and Aaron Henderson. The 99 and the 24 have been on pit road at least 4 times during this race. I don't exactly know why. But now Zeke Marley will take the top position and clear Amadou Diallo. Good battle back here for third. Luis Hernandez, Samuel Lite, Corey Williams, and Zachary Chambers in a four-way tussle for the third position. Now Hernandez going to take that position via the high side. Move down in front of Zachary Chambers. Chambers now side by side with Samuel Lite. That's for fourth. Outside line. Looks like it's prevailing, at least for now, as Samuel Lite will take that position. Meanwhile, further back, I think I saw Jake Baskinger up in the wall. He's up and on his lid. And, up into Jacob Kornago. Lisa Gonzalez has got damage now. That's going to be a caution flag. Austin Weiner is in trouble as well, as he is behind the 31 machine. Kornago is now smoking. And Weiner apparently was just held up behind him. Caution flag is out. And Zeke Marley is the leader in the 44 machine. Perfectly timed pass. And now we have a new leader here at Bristol. Wow, that was a great green flag run there. We actually got under green for a bit, and that was some great racing, but I'm almost wondering if maybe Baskinger may have done the exact same thing that James Tyler did earlier on, where he went way high in the corner and then rode the wall out of two. It looked like he was way up against the safer barrier when I saw him back there, and I think that may be the case. Let's jump back, look at a replay of what happened to Jake Baskinger in the 41. Well, let's watch this here. Well, he gets some contact there, or he gets run up the hill, basically, by Austin Mongold. And you see, he's riding the wall, just like James Tyler did on our first caution. And yeah, the car just flips over. Right in front of Ty Dent in the 19. Ty Dent trying to find a way around. And that car is up and on his lid. There's nothing Baskinger can do to try and control that car from coming back up the banking of Bristol. He's going to come up right in front of the 31 of Kornago. And then here comes, oh wow, Lisa Gonzalez actually might have been able to miss, but she got sideswiped by Tony Blazer, and that sent her up into the 41, and there's another hit from Baskinger into Lisa Gonzalez. Unfortunately, that car's going to flip over onto all four, oh wait a minute, now back over on its lid. Does that car actually stay on its lid? Oh, it does, it stays on its roof. Kind of Kyle Busching at it at Daytona. Just hanging around. And there you see up in the top right, Austin Weiner is actually held up behind Jacob Kornago, who is actually smoking and very, very slow. But Weiner was able to get around him as Kornago peels his car down to the apron. That's what put us under the caution flag for, I think this is our 5th time, but I'm not sure. Let's head back for yet another restart here at Bristol. Yeah. So Zeke Marley, for the first time today, will restart from position number 1. And for the first time today, Amadou Diallo, the pole sitter, will restart from 2nd. So it'll be interesting to see how those two drivers do in their new roles here, just past the halfway point. Crystal Reed, Aaron Henderson line up on the inside line, at least one lap down. They've been making numerous pit stops, but it's been safer on pit road than on the racetrack, so maybe that's some strategy on their part to come away with at least a decent finish. Luis Hernandez lines up 3rd, Samuel Lite in 4th, Zachary Chambers is in 5th, Corey Williams 6th, Mark Versky 7th, 8th is Nick Pericles, Kyle Collins is in 9th, and now it's going to be Alex Tanker in the 10th position, with his teammate Austin Mongold 11th, Kyle Sosowski 12th, Lyndon Wright 13th, Richard Johnson in 14th, Ty Dent 15th, rest of the top 20 are Harrison Ponder, Nick Barney, Jason Trost, Kyle Thomas, and Joey Van Hoot. As the green flag is back out, we'll quickly jump back up here to Zeke Marley, as Crystal Reed has gotten around Zeke Marley, now has gotten a lap back from the 44. Aaron Henderson now, there's a 3-wide battle going on behind him. Amadou Diallo, after losing the lead, now he's losing positions hand over fist. Samuel Lite now going by, Luis Hernandez now going by, and now 3 wide again. Corey Williams, Versky, Chambers, and Diallo, with Nick Pericles and Kyle Collins right behind. 3 wide racing here. Diallo running way up on the racetrack there, and now finally will be able to get in line on that high side behind Zachary Chambers. As at the front, Zeke Marley leads with a lap car between himself and Samuel Lite, but not for long. Samuel Lite now getting to the inside of Aaron Henderson, and I believe now the caution flag is out. No, it's not. We're still green. So Zeke Marley leads the way right now, not really challenging the 24, but might want to try and get that 24 back down another lap because Samuel Lite is about to clear traffic here. Although Aaron Henderson got a good run there into turn 1. The outside line's got grip here at Bristol apparently, and Henderson is going to clear Samuel Lite via the high line. And now the caution flag is out. Oh, and there's a spin up here in turn 1. Hopefully they've settled it out. Look out, Nick Barney right there. And someone is smoking. Joey Van Hoot. And Kyle Thomas has also got some damage. Jason Trost is also damaged. Austin Mongold in trouble. 22 is smoking ferociously. Oh, more cars are smoking. Luis Hernandez. What happened to the 38? He was running up inside the top 5. Oh, and oh, look at this. Tempers flaring there as he gets into Austin Weiner. Oh, and Corey Williams is smoking now. What on earth went on here? Was this drivers wrecking into that initial caution, or was it a follow-up wreck after the caution came out? Nick Pericles is now damaged. Oh man, Kyle Sosnowski is damaged. I don't know what went on, but a lot of the top runners, the front runners who've been inside the top 10 practically all day have gotten involved. As Zeke Marley is still the leader, but let's take a look at what happened. I don't even know where this wreck started. Well, our caution comes with an incident just outside the top 10. As a matter of fact, it was a battle for the 11th position. Lyndon Wright's going to get into Austin Mongold, turn him down hard into that inside safer barrier. Mongold's car is going to slide back up into traffic, and I believe the cars he's going to hit are the Harrison Ponder. Oh, Lord, he got turned right down into the 84 by Nick Barney. Kyle Thomas collected there, and there's where Joey Van Hoot's going to get involved. Oh my goodness. That was a dead-on hit into the driver's side of that 84 machine. And Jason Trost is already smoking. Who does he hit? Oh, he's going to hit Kyle Thomas in the 5. Right there. Yep. Nick Barney going to get quite a bit of damage. Tony Blazer as well. And then Zach Rogers got spun around back here. Him and James Tyler. How's this happen? Oh, Rogers just crowds Tyler off this corner. They get into the fence, and then Benjamin Miles is going to get turned off the nose of Austin Weiner down into the inside safer barrier. And then if you think this is all that's going to happen, there's even more to come. There is Luis Hernandez in the 38. His buddy Corey Williams right underneath him in the 29 as they come out of 4. Mark Versky right behind the 29, and there you see the smoke up ahead from the incident. And Corey Williams, I think, was trying to move up behind Luis Hernandez, didn't realize he didn't have him cleared, and the both of them down hard into the safer barrier, right up into traffic. And there's where Nick Pericles gets involved. Amadou Diallo gets a piece of it. Alex Tanker gets a piece of it. And then everybody else behind them starts swelling up. Sosnowski's going to get a little bit of damage from this. Ty Dent, Lyndon Wright, Richard Johnson behind this. Oh, man. Oh, Morgan Grempler into the back of his teammate, Lyndon Wright. Oh, that is a tough break for a number of drivers there, including Corey Williams and Luis Hernandez. Also, Lyndon Wright and Austin Mongold, who are running just outside of the top 10. This is going to shake up the finish of this race for sure. Man, we had about maybe 4 or 5 different wrecks within about 100 feet of each other on 2 separate laps. Good heavens. Caution flag is out here once again. Let's go back for the green flag for the restart. I believe we'll be restarting with maybe 10 to go, maybe less. And we will be restarting with 10 laps to go here at Bristol in the Bristol Brawl. And a number, and I mean a number of drivers are out of the race now. Corey Williams is out. I believe Luis Hernandez is out. Jason Trost, Kyle Thomas, Joey Van Hoot, Austin Mongold, Harrison Ponder, Jacob Kornago, Lisa Gonzalez, Jake Baskinger, Chris Louvier, Stuart Gratton, James Shelley, Biggie Spencer, Kayla Schmidt, Marion Shallerit, Rohit Vidarvu, Matt Ulsner, Carter Fargo, Skyla Johnson, and Sky Commons are all out of the race. There you see the 99 of Aaron Henderson. He's still on track. I believe the 16 of Nick Barney is still on track. And Crystal Reed, just ahead of him, is still on track. They are 18th, 19th, and 20th right now, even though they all three are off the lead lap. Green flag back out. Zeke Marley with a lap machine between himself, or herself, and Samuel Light. For this purpose, I'm going to call Zeke Marley a he, but I'm not certain. If I'm saying it incorrectly, please let me know in the comments. Right now, Zeke Marley leading the way. Samuel Light with a teammate right behind him, and Mark Versky in second and third. They're trying to clear the lap traffic of Aaron Henderson before they can even concentrate on catching the 44. And now here comes Samuel Light down to the bottom on the 99, but that 99 car is up to speed. And we saw he got good runs on the high side under that last green flag run. He's doing it again. Whoa! Versky, I thought, might try splitting the middle and going 3 wide. Thinks better of it. As we are still green, and Zeke Marley is long gone. Samuel Light second, Versky in third, Chambers in fourth. Diallo, who led a majority of this race before giving up the lead to Zeke Marley, is in fifth. Sixth place, Lyndon Wright battling for that spot with Alex Tanker. Eighth, Kyle Collins. Ty Dent now up to ninth, and Morgan Grempler, nice run for him, in the 10th position so far. As up ahead, Samuel Light. He has cleared the lap car of Aaron Henderson. And now he has a total of 5, now 4 laps to try and run down Zeke Marley for the lead. Let's bring up our ticker, see if any time is gained. He was just a little bit over a second behind Zeke Marley last time around. Let's see if he cuts it down this time. At the stripe. Cut it down by just about maybe 5 1,000ths. That's not going to be enough to cut it. There's 3 to go, 2 to go at the line. He's got to make big time moves towards that 44 in these next 2 laps. This time, looks like it. No, he only cut it down by 4 1,000ths. He's not even gaining. He's barely gaining. Basically running same lap times. White flag in the air for Zeke Marley in the 44. Last week finished 10th at the Battle of the Beach. And here today at Bristol, Zeke Marley comes through turns 3 and 4 for the final time and will win the Bristol Brawl. Race number 2 goes to the number 44 UPS Toyota. And it all comes down, I believe, to that pass that Zeke Marley made on Amadou Diallo back just before the halfway point. Had he not done that, I don't know for certain if Zeke Marley would have had enough to be able to get by Amadou Diallo at a later point in time. But Zeke Marley is going to win it here today at Bristol. What a great win. Let's take a look at the official top 10. Samuel Light, what a great run for Penske today in second and third, as Mark Versky will finish in third. Zachary Chambers never fell outside the top 5 all day, finishes fourth. Pole sitter and a driver who led a lot of this race, Amadou Diallo, will have to settle for 5th place, but still a great run. Lyndon Wright will finish in 6th. Alex Tanker in 7th. Kyle Collins in 8th. How about Ty Dent? That car was damaged, involved in a couple of things, actually was held up behind the upside-down Jake Baskinger machine for a while. Finishes in 9th, though, and Morgan Grempler, who finished in 12th last week at the Battle of the Beach, comes away with a solid run of 10th here today at Bristol. So what a great run for that 17 team, and a lot of drivers who came in running well in points, inside the top 10 in points, including Zeke Marley. I believe also Amadou Diallo, Lyndon Wright. They were also inside the top 10 in points, and so too was Alex Tanker. So a number of them getting good runs here today, and that's going to help keep them up inside the top 5 of the standings. I wouldn't be surprised. But we could have a bit of a point shake-up, too, with drivers now popping up inside the top 10 in points with good runs here today. We'll find out in just a moment. Hope you guys enjoyed today's race here at Bristol. If you did, be sure to give this video a like. Subscribe to become part of the crew today. If be sure to share this video with your friends and be sure to comment down beneath if you were in this event to keep your ride for this season. Here come your official full finishing results from Bristol and your overall point standings. We will see you guys in 2 weeks at Spartan for your next Last of Us Lite Series race. Now we'll be heading over for our main series action. Trucks are still off, but we'll be at Las Vegas Motor Speedway for Mobile and Snickers Cup Series action. As you've been watching a production of the NCRA, offline racing at its best. Sean Henley got turned by Dunham, and he saved it! What are these guys doing? Oh, and Henley just got turned now. That time he got turned. Logan Wilson is flipping on his roof. Dylan Young is collected. Sadnowski's collected. Dylan Young is now flipping. Citadino's involved. Mary Cole is in it. Drew Austin has been collected, and Dylan Young continues to flip. Now comes the rest. There is our caution.